Hello, my name's Dave Edwards, inventor of Ladder in the Bag. It's lightweight, compact, versatile. It fits in tight spaces. You don't need a truck, it fits in a small car. You don't need a garage, it fits in your closet. I came up with this idea out of necessity. I own a heating and air conditioning company, and a lot of times when I'd go out on jobs, going on estimates, I didn't want my big truck to have to drive out all the way across town. I can put this ladder in a small car, compact, which really comes in handy, especially if gas and consumers are going to love this ladder for that reason. One thing about this ladder, out of necessity, is when I have to climb up in attics, there's a lot of times there's an access in a closet. You can't get up in that ladder. There's some 8-foot ceilings, and some are 10-foot ceilings, and a coat closet, and they have access. The ladders are not adaptable, and this is something about this ladder that's unique. It will adjust to every situation. You don't need to have just one ladder that fits all. Well, this one is a ladder that fits all. Let me rephrase that. This ladder will change the way people buy ladders because it will adapt, and it's going to be a lot safer than the other ladders out there. This ladder's made out of a glass-filled nylon plastic instead of aluminum. It's non-conductive, which people who are working on power lines, you get electrocuted. I mean, you're out there cleaning your gutters and not paying attention, and you move the ladder along and hit a power line. Well, this one, being non-conductive, electricity won't flow through it. It's strong, compact. And the ladder, one thing also, I'm constantly, when I have to pick up these ladders, there's other ladders out there that are heavy, and my ladder is adaptable. It's in a case, which you basically roll it up to the job, and then you pull out what sections you need, and it's adaptable for a lot of different situations. That's what's unique about this ladder. It's not heavy, it's strong, and it's unique and for transporting. And it's an A-frame ladder and a stand-up ladder. So 8 ladders fit in one bag. We actually even have this ladder fit in a smart car. So, okay, as an inventor, making something from nothing, the obstacles that you have to go through, the engineering, the testing, making this ladder strong and safe. I have a business plan, and getting the funding, there's so many different things. You have to wear so many different hats, which doing starting your business that you did. I've gotten to the point to where, I'm at the level where everything has stopped because the funding is where I need to get my next step. The person who helps me invest in this, the spark, will take this to the next level. The features and benefits of this ladder will change the way people buy ladders. Ladders that are on the back of these vehicles that fall off on the interstate. That's one key thing. The other thing is, I spoke with a friend who's a Navy SEAL retired, police officer retired. He sees the benefit in seeing these ladders in every first responder. Driving down the road, if the police, get to the fire before the fire trucks get there, they can actually pull these out of their car, snap together in seconds, and get up there and be able to get people, save lives. So this ladder is going to do a lot of great things. And one of the key things that I'm trying to do with this ladder is, who is my customers? Painters, electricians, of course contractors, HVAC, which business I'm in. I see people who have RVs. This thing, you don't need all these ladders hanging in the vehicles. They can put it underneath all their cases. Boat owners, cleaning your boats. In your home. It's just so many things that this ladder is going to be able to do. So it's not just for contractors. The homeowners are going to like it. People who don't have the space to be able to have a yard or a garage, put it in a closet. I go into homes that have high ceilings. You have to clean your fans, and then of course people are standing on a ladder that they can't reach up and clean the fan, and they end up falling. This ladder, you can buy enough fittings, and this ladder has a stabilizer on it to keep it from toppling. There's so many features about this ladder that I can go on and on that's going to be unique. My ladder, you can go up both sides of it. Most ladders, you can only go up one side. So if you're a contractor, like putting a fan up, one guy could actually be holding the fan while the other guy's wiring it. A lot of ladders can't do that with. We have a special bucket that fits on top of the ladder. It's an accessory, and you can put paint bucket in it, bolts, nuts, screws for electricians, for plumbers. I mean, this thing will change the way people buy ladders, and it's going to be safe. And that was going to be a key thing. The engineering that we have to go through in here. Before we even hit production, the testing will be done. I mean, it will be ISO tested, UL tested. You know, we're not going to make this ladder. It's got to be very safe, and the consumers, the trust in this ladder. I mean, there's a lot of accidents and people falling off ladders, but some of it's because they extend themselves. They don't pay attention to the how to stand on a ladder. And you know, we understand this market, that this ladder has to be, you know, designed to where people can use it and be a lot safer, which we got that. We understand that. You know, it takes somebody like myself as a contractor who's in the business to understand how this thing needs to be made. And so I get it. I'm not saying every ladder manufacturing company out there, they're making ladders, but they're not adaptable to the consumer. Thank you. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to make this presentation. And I really appreciate your time and effort that you're going to look into this. One thing about this invention also, we're going to be giving back. Part of our business plan is we have a company called Versability. They employ 650 handicapped. They'll be assembling, packaging, and labeling my product. And so that's a lot of work, and they do work for other companies too, but that's one key factor I want to do, is be able to give back. This product's also going to be green, recycled bottles. The case that this ladder goes into will be set up to where we can use recycled bottles. So we're helping, you know, the world by not all this stuff going into the landfills. That's a key factor. And some of the other things I'd like to do is our marketing. I want to get involved with wounded warriors, veterans who've given and been hurt. I want to be able to create jobs for them. They'll be my sales and marketing team. And I believe that, you know, this company is going to be able to do a lot of good things with the money when it takes off, not if. I believe that this glass is not half full, not half empty. God gives you the cup and you fill it, and that's what I believe. And it's going to be made in USA, which we need more of that, and I'm proud about that. I appreciate your time, and thank you very much, and please help me climb the ladder of success. Thank you.